La petite que tu as laissée la dernière
le
fois.
regard mauvais.
Oui.
Il attendait que tout le monde s'endorme pour l'entraîner ou lui se laver le secret. Et c'est pas normal, ces cris déchirent le silence de la nuit. C'est un secret familial, tout ce que tu aimes te haïront si tu pars. Elle a mal, elle veut s'enfuir, la douleur l'empêche de courir. Elle a mal, elle veut s'enfuir, son corps va lâcher prise. Dans les larmes elle s'enlise. Il lui vole sa chair, son âme. Amina baignera dans le sang. Amina, ne pleure pas. Amina, faut parler. Amina, ne pleure pas. Amina, il ne faut pas me toucher. Il ne faut pas m'abuser. Il ne faut pas me violer. Je suis encore un enfant. Laissez-moi ma dignité. Laisse-moi ma virginité. Il ne faut pas me violer. Je suis encore un enfant. Plongé dans le noir, tes yeux n'arrivent pas.
Ta fille a passé la nuit dehors.
Tu n'es pas
Moi,
responsable de la haine.
je suis la puissance de mon frère.
Tout le monde doit savoir. Tu n'es pas la coupable, mais la victime. Toi qui n'as rien demandé, toi qui as tout supporté. Le silence devient un fardeau. Laisse ton corps parler avec ses mots. Ta souffrance n'est pas un cadeau. Oh, oh, oh. Amina, ne pleure pas. Amina, faut parler. Amina, ne pleure pas. Amina, il ne faut pas me toucher. Il ne faut pas m'abuser. Il ne faut pas me violer. Je suis encore un enfant. Laissez-moi ma dignité. Laisse-moi ma virginité. Il ne faut pas me violer. Je suis encore un enfant. Maman t'aurait télémononangi. Manouon yinambege. Manouon sebeloe. Maman t'aurait télémononangi. Je suis encore un enfant. Laissez-moi ma dignité. Laissez-moi ma virginité. Il ne faut pas me violer. Je suis encore un enfant.
Papa, sors. Je vais te tuer. Je vais te tuer, tu vas voir.
Yeah, yeah. Da 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 da. Wednesday. Oh. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Tu bats ta femme. Oh. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Don't kill your wife. Si tu penses à la paix.
Well, I think it's a great idea, first of all, because we get to promote our own gender. And I appreciate a lot the fact that Fon Felix and Jude were able to bring us together to promote women to say no to rape, no to violence, to say no to depression. And while doing that, we are able to enjoy ourselves and play as friends, not looking at each other as opponents, but saying that we are here for one cause and yes, for a common cause. And whether one side wins or not, we are together and we are women and we will always promote each other.
I think I want to do this again. I had so much fun and I'm sure all the girls had fun and we won! You know, have your grandma as your team captain, you know, so it's a good thing that women can come together like this and do something for a common good and laugh and chat and be happy with each other. It's such positive vibe to see, and that's what we want to send out there to every woman, that because you're as women, we have to support each other. We have to look out for each other. We have to be happy with each other's success and help them in their failures. So that's another thing. And the main aim of this march is for sensitization against rape and sexual violence. It's plaguing our society very, very badly at this moment. It's becoming worse than it used to be. It's something that has been happening a lot, and people are getting to notice it because people are filming. It's not that it's something that started happening. It's been happening, and people are filming, so we are getting to know more and more about it. And I hope this is a call for everybody to join in the fight against rape and sexual violence. And I hope this is a call on our government too to enact laws that can help in the fight against rape and sexual violence against women in general. Because as far as I know, our laws, well, they say we have laws that help in the fight against rape and gender-based violence, but none of them is being implemented. Perpetrators are out there raping more women. Perpetrators are out there beating and molesting more women, abusing more women, and nothing is being done. We hear these stories over and over again, and we see the perpetrators of the act walking all around the place. So I hope the government can make stronger laws that can scare these people away from doing such acts, and also implementation, very important. Laws are nothing without proper implementation. As women, we know what we go through, so we can only talk about ourselves because we understand the impacts on us. We understand how these things are on us. So we cannot fully talk about how the men feel because we are not men. We cannot feel what they feel. We cannot put ourselves in their shoes exactly because we don't know what they feel. So if some strong men can come up and fight against and stand for this cause, then women will join too, because they have a man that stands for the cause, and the man will be a representation of what the men feel.
First of all, when I was told about the match and the agenda or the reason for the match, I was moved because, just like Daphne said, we see people raping females every day, and it's disheartening to know that they are aware of the fact that even if they do the act, they're going to walk free, and they do it freely. It's becoming so rampant now that it's like nobody cares if anybody raped or not. So when I heard that the march is to empower women and it's for against rape, and I was like, okay, this is something that I need to be a part of, because all of us women at some point in our lives we've been somehow molested, so I felt the need to be a part of this whole initiative.
It was one of those days where I was browsing on Facebook and I saw a pregnant woman who was being beaten by her husband, and she was taken to the hospital, and I saw her and her baby fighting and kicking for their lives. My whole day was traumatized. I felt so down. I was beaten by it. I just feel so bad that some men are out there doing this act and they go scot-free. I just feel so bad that the government doesn't see it necessary to implement these laws that they have put in place for these perpetrators. I am really down at this moment, and I'm really calling on the government to stand up for their women, to stand up for women who give birth to leaders of tomorrow.
As a gender aspiring activist, I am here to defend women, and when I saw the flyer, no to rape, to domestic violence, no to depression, it really inspired me, because that's what we are trying to educate the young women, because in our society today, women and young girls are no longer safe. So on behalf of every woman, I'm here to say, let us be the voice to the voiceless. Let's try to empower our own women to speak out to domestic violence.
I came here to represent the Glow family and the Glow girls all over the world, to say that we are concerned about what is happening in our society to our girls, and to say that we are not very happy, and that's why we are coming together as strong women to sensitize and pass out strong messages out there to tell our men that we are not really happy, and that we appreciate a lot if they respect us, respect our body, and also join hands with us to do better things in the world.
Girls, we need to push ourselves out there. If a man is not good for you and you know that it's not good for you, you should not be there because he gives you everything. You need to go outside, push yourself, leave your comfort zone, and you walk. That's why we have to create more organizations for women empowerment.
Today I'm out to support the movement No to Domestic Violence and No to Rape, Depression. I'm very happy these girls could actually have this time to share love among them, and I think that the initiative and those behind it is very, very good, and I think we should support this like this. No against rape, domestic violence, and the biggest thing that people always feel is not important. When somebody goes into depression, it's just like killing that person. So this actually is to make them speak out whenever they face this kind of problem, so that we can come to help them.
So we want to say thank you to everybody who came ahead to support. The reason we decided to talk about rape, domestic violence and depression is because these are vices within our society that have not garnered and gotten enough media attention. So we decided to team up with the Better Girls organization under Better Things with Clarice Dinger and Miss Cameroun 2020 Audrey Monka. We believe they are using their celebrity to get on a bigger platform to talk about these ills. It's been very rampant in Cameroon lately of little girls getting raped up and down. So we wanted to have a conversation with them. We wanted to have a conversation with the girls about what it is that they can do to better themselves. So we decided to reach out to our partners to see how we could put this together. Honestly, we're extremely grateful. We did this in December. It's 14 days to the new year, and half of that days is into Christmas. So everybody here was fully booked, but they took out 2 hours of their time to come here to actually support the movement. So we're extremely grateful. It was a massive success.
This particular event, this is the last time it's happening solely under the canopy of the Cameroon Music Evolution, in collaboration, of course, with Miss Cameroun and with Better Girls organization. But we have another event like this that is going to be coming up next year, but it will be spearheaded by the Better Girls organization, and we are still going to come together and play another match.
Elle mérite la confiance. Phil le montagnard, tu as peur de quoi?
La femme a besoin que tu lui dises je t'aime. Arrête donc de lui faire de la peine. Elle a besoin que tu la comprennes. La femme a besoin que tu lui dises je t'aime. Arrête donc de lui faire de la peine. Elle a besoin que tu la comprennes.